making slow roasted tomatoes and sliced steak. If the tomatoes are kind of squished, big old heirloom tomatoes like this, but they're not too tall, they're short like us, you just core them and trim the top. If the tomatoes are big and fat like beefsteak, core it, take the stem out and split it in half. And then you can get 2 great portions out of 1 tomato. These guys were on the short side, so I'm just going to sprinkle them with salt and pepper, vinegar and olive oil, and you put them in a 300-degree oven for 90 minutes, about an hour and a half, and they just kind of slump.
Like baking a potato.
So I'm drizzling each tomato with a little tomato vinegar. What? Okay, then good olive oil, the dark green fruity stuff. We've got some working, and we'll take a look at these guys later. This is just an herb sauce. So John is gonna take 1 large shallot, keep them peeled in the fridge, a couple of cloves of garlic. This is for me, that's for you. The juice of a lemon, remember, squeeze it, cut side up.
So the seeds that go in the thing?
And some basil, big fat handful of basil. And we're adding it in the food processor already.
It's like mint and parsley.
Mint and parsley, exactly.
Wendy.
Just enough olive oil to make that come together and a little salt and pepper. Now, for steaks, many things to talk about with the steak. Flaky salt, we're using smoked flaky salt, is our finishing salt. The salt to season the steak, kosher salt. It makes a nice crust on the steak. The steaks, you should pat dry and bring it to room temperature. Get the chill off before it goes into the pan. You don't have to be crazy about it. A few minutes on the counter is fine. And then coarse black pepper, again, on both sides. And I mean, this is fine. You can stop here. We like rosemary, crushed garlic, and red pepper in addition to this on our tagliata. And the way we make the lemon extra delicious is to literally put it in the pan and let it caramelize and the sugars develop and char. Makes it sugary, sweet, and crazy good. So I'm going to take 2 stems of rosemary for 4 steaks, run my knife through, and the garlic, I'm just gonna literally crush. And then we're gonna rub this into the meat. Then we're gonna put a little red pepper on ours too, because that's the way we roll.
We like things spicy.
We like spicy, yes. So a little non-aerosol oil spray, just to get it going. Do not mess with meat when you put it in the pan. And the most essential thing about cooking a protein properly is a flat cast iron surface, period. This is cooking a la plancha, and it'll give you the even crust on the meat that everybody loves. So we're gonna flip it around. Every inch of meat will take 8 minutes, turning occasionally, for a pink center. You slice the steak after it rests, and none of the juice runs out. And then hit it with that, look at that charred lemon. Uh-huh. Smoked flaky sea salt. Shut the door. Boom.
Sorry, I had to just eat this cheese right now.
Okay. Oh, and John is working on the salad with lemon juice.
Too busy eating the cheese.
Olive oil and a little salt. This is just arugula and shaved cheese. Here is our slow roasted tomato. And then we take our all-purpose herb sauce and just slather it with that. And then we take our perfectly dressed salad that's half cheese and half, I did it, greens. And there you go, if that isn't a healthy meal.